You're becoming very good at.
No,
Yeah.
you're on the wrong thing.
She
It's
did
on
it.
the ECL. Yeah, it needs to be the casting booth.
Hi
to check
guys,
the view.
look at this.
We're here?
It's messy.
No, I think we're fine. I don't know. It's Casual Friday.
Okay, guys, hi. Welcome to the Casual Friday. And as you can see, we had a couple of problems here, but everything seems to be fine and working. Hello there. I am Phoenixton, and I am joined by The Rock to cast this Casual Friday. How are you?
Good. How are you doing this evening?
I am fine. I'm fine. Taking a bit of a break, and then I am back to check out those cool new decks. Look at this. We've got 16 players today, people. So I think it's the longest Casual Friday that we've ever done. And we've got a few new things before we get to the deck list. We have set up a exclamation point jank command in the chat where you can. Don't use it right now because you haven't seen the decks, but when you've seen a deck that you really like, you can go and vote for the deck you prefer. And at the end of the tournament, we're going to compile all the answers, and the player with the most votes is going to win the Jank of the Week title from the Casual Friday. And that gives him the right to brag about it first, and then he's going to get an article on TGP's website about the deck list. Surely it was a short interview, I believe. So there you go. That's the new Casual Friday. So don't forget to vote for your favorite deck. There you go. The Rock.
Sorry, I was trying to look at what spice we had tonight.
Yes, we've got a first matchup that we're very interested in. Look at this. Isocrown is battling Bruised by God. And we've got a combo deck on one side and an End of Hostility Kenna deck, but just Guru on the other one.
It's actually almost mono primal. There's
Yeah,
just
it looks
Privilege
like
of
it.
Rank, Vanquish, and your favorite card in the market, Vision of Austerity.
Well, is it gonna be of use in this matchup? I don't believe so. But yeah, it's a good card to market for.
Yes.
Terrible card. Good card to market for. Well, yes, I'm a bit I'm interested to see if he can tribute efficiently with the deck. We're gonna see how this works out. This looks very nice. So I believe we're gonna tell yeah, we need to get going, so we're gonna tell Bruce by God and Isaac that no, I spectated the wrong person. They can go, and we're gonna check out this whole game. Yeah, should be good to go. And yep, there we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're telling them to. You can go.
Yep. So, Icecrown's hand is very slow, but does have some crest and a merchant. What is Bruce by God's hand look like? Looks like they
Aha,
just
not
mold.
telling you. It's a Fistcaller and 2 End Facilities.
There,
Very slow
I see it
hand
now.
as well. Oh, I'm useless. In Mulligan. Okay, Isaac Mulligan's. Okay. So we're gonna see. Kept the merchant on top. 2 mirror image. Not gonna do much for now, but still a nice target with the merchant. Yeah. Bruce Bagan isn't gonna do much for now. I've got a slight problem with the scout cam, I believe. Yes.
Very well. Yeah, we'll get that corrected. We have some downtime, but yeah, it looks like both players are going to be just developing their power bases, and we're going to see lots of clones and copying opponents' units, since both
Should be
players
nice.
have 4 End of Hostilities.
Could be very nice indeed. So Scattershot grabbed from the market by Isocron. And we're correcting the scout cam, guys. It's coming. A crunch that is okay, kept no, not cap on top. I'm sorry. Put at the bottom, and Isaacron is starting to deal a little bit of damage, and Bruce Bygod's dropping the Torgoth on the board. Does Torgoth? Okay, give me a sec.
Pretty good
Yeah, you
blocker
can
right now.
activate. Yeah, it's a good blocker, and you can activate tribute with it once it hits the
Oh, with the
enemy player.
discard, yeah.
Yeah,
That is a nice interaction.
it could be very nice. So there we go. We see the tribute for the privilege of the tribute, the discard for the privilege of rank, and a nice fist color being dropped, which is a nice blocker as well. So in the market for Bruce Bygod is Thunderstrike Dragon, which I very much like in the market. And we've got some Kenna. Yeah, it's these are cool looking deck. Like they probably would have a tough time on ladder because aggro still exists and you can't do anything. You can't not do something for the first 5 turns. But in this kind of tournament, this is nice to see, and it's got a lot of interactions.
Yeah, if you're bringing aggro to Casual Friday, then
I mean, it could be done. Like we don't have deck restrictions anyway, but I mean, even that, like you could have some spicy aggro decks.
true.
You can. So we've got the Elstorm in Bruce Bygod's hand. Important card for him now. Hailstorm and the hostilities. That's
I don't
nice.
think they have the power to do quite everything yet, so. But does Icecorn have a great spell in their market to get back yet?
No, it's Anseal, Kenna, Thunderstrike Dragon, and Vision of Austerity, I believe.
Sorry, Isocron for the Westwind Herald
Oh,
in their void. I might have said market.
no.
A rare sight indeed.
Nope. It's got a sick power.
Oh, okay. So the Herald is not scary at the moment.
So much interaction in this game. Okay, so get the Aegis back on the clone.
Yep, and you can clone again, so.
Yeah. Through the air. Okay. Gonna see a market for okay. Nice.
Ooh, strength of the pack. Okay.
This is very nice.
This is the give +3/+3 to a unit for all
And
copies. Something like
it's
that?
you create a copy and you give it +3/+3, I believe.
Ah, I see.
Is it gonna double block the Torgoth?
I don't think so. Western Herald seems like Isocron's game
Yeah.
plan, so.
Technically you've got another one, so you could still
But
try
no
to
Aegis, so.
yeah, it's a fragile one. Jotun getting that's a that's a way to actually trigger tribute. Put Erla in the void through the discard, and yes, it would be hard on ladder, but yeah, in this kind of tournament, this is the kind of deck that I love to see.
Yep.
So much going on. What are we gonna see? Is it gonna be end of hostilities?
I mean, are you copying anything that exciting? I don't think Tribute is active either.
Oh,
Looks like we're gonna
He's
see
got a,
Snowball and then Hailstorm.
it should be active. He's got a Jotun Order in the void.
Oh, I missed the discard. Okay. Yeah, Hailstorm here seems pretty good. It's still only a 1-for-1 really, because your observer dies, but Western Herald seems scary in a deck dedicated to abusing it.
Yeah. The
And Torgov is now a
Rise
7/8, so.
That's nice. Big fat Torgov. We do like to see it. Okay, that's not gonna do much for Isocon for now, but yeah. Okay.
And Icecrown looks
That's not worth it.
like... Yep.
Okay, so that's 1-0 for Bruce by God. With a sweet deck. I like so you've got Nocturnal Observer, you've got Torgov, you've got what do you have to activate tribute actually? Whispering Wind.
Whispering maybe. It doesn't have a ton of units, right? That are cheaper than But
You
I
could,
mean,
you
if you
could
just want to draw
discard
end of
like
hostilities,
Jotun.
though.
You could discard Jotun and pretty much be ensured to draw either Canal. It can draw units, right?
Yes, yeah. So it's the deck is just it's
So yeah.
okay. You normally see Whispering Wind in aggressive decks that want to discard power and draw threats, but here Bruce Guy's actually going to use it to discard some of these Fate or
Yeah,
I'm not sure they have Echo cards. So
I like the idea of actually getting value from win right that way. Do you believe that Isocron should have crested it here and put the
end of hostilities on.
end of facilities on the bottom?
It is a very powerful card, and it's part of Icecron's strategy. So that might have been
Yeah.
why they did not play the crest. Because if they're not going to scout, they're kind of losing a little bit of value.
Oh, I really have no idea. I am just like throwing out IDs. I don't.
Yeah, but I think that's why they chose not to crest
Yeah.
is because they saw end of hostilities and deemed it was too important.
That's a way to activate tribute on Isocron's side and get your value from back alley delinquents, which is a card I love. We haven't seen much of it yet, but I really find it efficient. That and the herbalist. Those are nice cards.
Yeah. They may perform some neutrals and provide some utility, so I like seeing them start to see more play.
Something catch your eye.
Looks like Bruce God's plan this game is going to be draw all of the cards. Since we see Observers, Feast Callers, and Whispering Winds.
Isocron is does he have? Give me a sec. I need to check his markets.
Do not believe there was a power. Is that?
I'm sorry, what? No,
Yeah,
you
Icecron's
think that there
marketing-
wasn't? Yeah, okay, you're right. But I was
Yeah.
checking out. So no power in the market, so that means he could have grabbed Quarry, but he's betting on getting the power he's missing.
I mean, that's the hand, but
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Icecron has
they
the
can't play it.
entire the infinite combo, but I mean, power seems more important. So
Yeah, he had to discard the 2 strengths of the pack. So okay, that's nice. Get the Hellstorm out of your opponent's hand, so you can protect your Whispering Wind a little bit longer. And that's
Yep.
not going to be very useful to draw power either. Gonna see a double block here. So the back alley delinquent dies on the snowball. Oh, I'm deciding to play the.
yeah, I mean, just drew a card for so and traded with the unit. It's not a bad exchange.
Yeah. Alright.
Especially since Icecron finally drew the 4th power, but it was depleted.
So Bruce Baggett is pushing for it and he's right to do so.
Yeah. Icecron can't kill a single unit here.
Which in a way is too bad for Bruce by God. He can't activate tribute on the
On
the
end
end
of
of
hostilities.
hostilities.
No, but I mean, Snowball can finish off the delinquent and privilege of rank, so
Yeah, I would definitely play the privilege of rank.
I like the plan here of just
Yeah.
getting Feast Caller, drawing as many cards as possible, because it snowballs pretty hard when it gets going. They left Delinquent in play, interesting.
Oh, he's going large because he knows that his opponent doesn't have any board clear.
Yeah, and it could save
So-
it to pop in Aegis from like a Westwind Herald if needed.
Mhm. He wants the 4/4 to be blocked. gonna get he could get the can out and give me a sec, I'm checking the void. He's got a Hellstorm in the market. He's got Vanquish in the market in the void. He's got Vanquish, so a Kenna would get good value here. Or you could simply end a facility. Okay. Discarded a Kenna. More end of facilities at Torgov. That's nice.
Yeah, interesting they discarded Kenna with 2 end of hostilities in hand, so
Well, he only had one at the time.
when they discard, okay. I wasn't sure how the triggers occur, so
So many cards! Wow. This is going well. No more end of hostilities. Yeah, that's probably game here.
it'll be very tough.
Yeah, no power to play the Westwind Heralds. You get the Elstorm. Yeah, that's so tough. Like you attack with everything. You wait and see what your opponent is doing. You probably put some more pressure on the board, and it could be either Merchant and Torgov, or it could be End of Facilities. It doesn't really matter. You've got so many units.
Yep, my guess would be Merchant plus Torgov pitching a power,
Yeah.
but
But the problem is the 2 powers are gonna get discarded here. Unless
yes.
he's discarding the Hellstorm, but no. Okay.
Yep, we get a chain going. Oh, I like 2 Torgovs this turn.
Yeah. Isochron
So I don't
did
think you
allow
care
the
about-
tribute to happen, so yeah, Torgov, probably.
Yeah.
Looks nice. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, this game seems like it came down to Icecrown just missing power for way too long.
Yeah. But I mean, I really love Bruce Bygod's game plan here. It's nice. You've got more ways of discarding your cards and triggering tribute than I first thought, and it looks very nice.
Yep. Icecrown's gonna go ahead and pack it in.
Perfect. So that's 2-0 for Bruce Bygod in a very quick matchup, actually. Do we have anybody still playing?
We do have a couple
Cross is
matches still
playing,
going.
and Pringles as well, and yeah, I think that's it. So, who are we watching? I've got Pringles already added, so we could go there.
Pringles
If our
and
producer want-
BB back ribs.
Yeah, Pringles if we can. Whoever is still playing, we're gonna jump right
That
in.
works. They did label their deck keeping Overmaster away from my waifu, so got to get Overmaster some sideways screen time. Trying to figure out what this deck.
That's a Xenon Wisp deck. Oh, and Raveler of Destinies. Yes. Let's see that, please. Best card ever. And Dr. Pringles is playing Bare Knuckle Ramping. Yes, of course. Knucklebone's nice. Our producer is trying her best to get black something.
So, Fingston, can you?
BB back ribs.
So, what is
Yes.
their deck? I have not seen this yet. I see lots of wisps.
Well, that's a Killer Wisp deck list. So, oh, Divining Rod. Okay, Divining Rod for Deadly, I would believe. You
Oh, okay.
probably-
I thought this was some
You
kind of.
probably play the. Do you play the guy that gives Deadly to one of your wisps? That's the question. No, he does not. So that's a deadly rod deck, a wisp one, but yeah, not playing a.
It has lots of deadly units already, so.
Yeah, it's true. So Vara. Oh, this looks very nice. We're having some troubles. But I assure you, the matchup looks very nice. It is just ongoing, but it looks very nice. I am watching it, and yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what
Yes,
game this is, Phoenixton?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
But Pringles just cast Knucklebones, so this looks amazing already. Could you?
Meh. For eating Knucklebones, I want this game.
And you can't see it, I think, but we've got a divining rod on the first deadly unit, so I'm not getting anything. Okay, so this is the third game, so 1-1.
Okay. So yeah, we see Dr. Pringle's hand currently is a Harsh Rule and a Primal Merchant, and then Mystic Ascendant and Nightblade that were drawn off Knucklebones. And Pringles has 3 relics. Looks like one is a Knucklebones and Memento Mori. I'm not sure what the third one is. Shot in the Dark is going to be Eye of Winter. Power Stone. Okay. See, this deck is all about Knucklebones, even though there's one in the main and one in the market.
Something
Pringle's got a Mystic Ascendant from his Knucklebones, but he doesn't have any power left, so he did get a. Well, he had a Gen of Merchant for a Nyctotraction, so this looks very nice.
Yeah.
He's got a house rule. Nice. One day you're gonna get to see it, guys. I promise.
Now you just have to live vicariously through our descriptions.
Okay. Soulbringer is a card that I love. I believe Wisps
With
are just
tribute,
like
okay.
yeah, Wisps are a couple of cards away from being a very good deck. This could be very nice.
Yeah, there's a couple decent ones still at 2, so. Sadly, the Magenta Wisp, when you can sack for a Suffocate, did not end up seeing much play. But yeah, I see Dr. Pringles with limited All-Stars, Crown Watch Lieutenant, and Lieutenant at Arms. I'm not sure, actually, the names of these cards. One of them is the Empower, give all units flying, but
yes,
Baby Back
that's
has
the
Striking Snake formation,
Flight
so
Lieutenant, he's cool.
Flight Lieutenant, Crown Watch Legionnaire. I was close.
This is a degenerate game. This looks very nice, and you'll get to see it. I promise. Maybe not, but yeah, no.
Sure.
Yes, we're gonna fake the the screen. You're gonna get the Discord. We're
Get some
not getting
behind the
any
scenes.
response from one of the players, so
But now I see Dr. Pringles has drawn a Cobalt Acolyte and a Bellowing Thunderfoot. So, I'm sure everyone knows what these cards do.
uh,
But who can tell
so
me what Hesitate does?
bellowing thunderfoot. Hesitate is like you put the enemy spell into the hand or something.
I'm trying to get
Bellowing
chat participation.
Bellowing Thunderfoot. Oh, I'm sorry. Bellowing Thunderfoot is a bond unit, a dinosaur that I've never seen in my life. When you bond
seen it a few
Bellowing
times.
Thunderfoot, stun an enemy. Yeah, but you play draft. Not the same.
Ah, I think someone rolled it
You gotta
against
have seen
me in the rolling event. I think that was last weekend, 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was excited that they actually let you bond them, so it was kind of cool.
Okay. So Fenris Nightshade is, well, he got it from Knucklebones, but it's a card that I want to build something around. There's got to be an unseen deck or something that he can be good in, because this is additional card draw that looks very nice to me. Really
It's
does.
very painful card draw though.
Eh,
Also, what's wrong with just a 3-2 for 2?
just, give me just a sec. Vampus is telling me that the chat isn't happy with us.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
Because we let the deck list on for too long.
Uh,
Ooh, another
we can go back
divine.
to playing Steve Miller Band some more.
Oh yes.
Fly like an eagle.
This is great draws and oh yeah, okay. Okay, this is amazing. Oh my god. Vara into divining rod into Vara when you already have a Vara on the board. This is amazing. This is great. Oh, I've got flashbacks from old Vara right now. Soulbringer, still a great card. Playing your Wisp from the Void. And you got the market back. And this is gonna be one Vara attacking for 9 damage, so you're gonna have to see a block. And suddenly Pringles is the one on the defensive. I thought oh, never mind. You've got the killer, so yeah. Can you okay, what's Shiver? Okay. Huh. Yeah, it was game over. Corporal Blessing can't prevent the Cobalt Acolyte from getting exhausted from the killer, so... Oh, never mind. Corporal Blessing can't save him. This is... Oh my god. These are cards that I... Wow, okay. It's you and your units, not just your units. Okay, okay. Never mind. Got an Elias. You're almost back into the game.
Yeah, that has lifesteal, I believe.
Yes, it does. It's got
Okay.
lifesteal and revenge. This one I know about because I've tried it. It was bad, but I've tried it.
Yeah, being an 8/4 for 8 is a little rough.
Yeah, but I even tried it with the little Icaria that was giving +1/+1. I tried, really. It didn't work out.
I see.
Maybe I'm not the right person for that.
Shiver deals 2 damage, I believe, to an exhausted unit.
It does deal 2 damage to an exhausted.
So it can't kill that Soulbringer.
No, it can't. And it triggers Nightfall, which might not be what you want when you're at 6. Vivi is getting nice draws, like got 2 meets. Killing all of his units. Okay, that's interesting.
What does that card do?
Oh, it kills the number of units that you want on your side of the board. It gives you +1 life for each of them, and it gets you a card for each of them. So this is very nice when you've got a Vara on the board.
Yeah. Piggyback is just doing all the things the deck wants to do.
Yes. This is an amazing deck list. I mean, I'm sure that it doesn't work out most of the time, but look at this. It's so pretty. You're gonna see killers everywhere. Okay, so that's 8 more life for Dr. Pringles. He's really betting on the Knucklebones. Knucklebones gets him Elias faster because of the additional card draw. So you're gonna see Revenge. You should see Revenge a little bit faster.
Yep.
He needs to survive till then.
Yeah, Dr. Pringles, I think, might take a decent chunk of damage this turn.
Yeah. Or he's just gonna get the 2 killers back, and maybe this is game. If he's got two with killer, which he does.
Can they put them on? Okay, they can get them all on the board. Yeah. Yep. So. And then
beautiful game that you didn't get to see in their entirety, but
they saw the fun parts.
Oh, this is a nice deck list. I mean, I'm wary of the consistency, and the Divining Rod isn't helping with that, but it looks very nice.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Look at you. It's not fine. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's consistent enough. It won here, so time to take it to rank 1 on ladder. Not by me, though. So we have any more matches? It looks like that was the last match. So yep. Take a brief break. So
Yeah, we've ended the round one, so let's take a brief break. Indeed.
All right.
And we are back for round two with two good looking decks. What do you think?
Yeah, we have Tony G on the old standby of Armory. So I guess they have not given up hope yet. And Vampus with, we said, Grenadin Mill.
Neil? Yeah.
I see some Solitudes lurking.
So I mean, Vampus. Okay, Vampus tried one of my deck with Grenadine, and he sent me a message where he said, "Oh my god, the five cost Grenadine is so strong," and I was like, "Huh? Haven't you known that like for like a year and a half?" And he was like, "No, I need to build something with it, and I think that's the result." And this looks very nice. And we've got to mention that Tony G has got an Unbreakable Alliance in the market and Molten Feast in his main deck. So Tax Collector, Molten
Ooh.
Feast, Reforge, and Unbreakable Alliance for a very, very big weapon that might not work against Grenadine, but we'll see. This looks
Yes.
nice. Let's see. The boys are telling us that they're ready.
Yes. What are Campus's mill outlet or mill enablers? I guess Overwinder
Wait.
and
I need to check who I'm spectating. Vampus. Then. Yep. And Vampus. New. Give me a sec. There we go. Show deck. Vampus. I am ready. Yeah, so you've got Black Iron Manacle. Madness over window. Yeah, that's it. Over window. Manacles and Solitude.
okay. We'll see if Vampus actually does the thing or just attacks with giant scrap tanks and loses Casual Friday points.
I mean, you don't technically lose points for that, but
Loses points in our hearts.
yeah. I mean, you need points for style in the Casual Friday, so I hope we get to see a Solitude going off. Needs to be done, and Tony G was a better hand right now than Vampus. Vampus is doesn't have any fire defense. Gonna be required to play the Grenadines.
At least the ones we currently have.
And Vampus, yeah, and Vampus keeping his Vara's favor, which makes sense. You might want to kill some of the early units or to at some point.
Yeah, it was like Artisan or I believe there are Rune Hammers. Yeah, so.
Yeah, there should be. So.
But now they're out of Vara's favorite range because of Artisan. So.
So what's the first market count going to be?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Akaria.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the correct line every time, right?
Friday.
You can get Akaria. That's what I've been told. But
I mean, I'd take Scrap Tank attacking before I take Ikaria attacking for the Casual Friday. So Tony, be careful here. The guy that it's got some nice cards, like things that you wouldn't play, but that end up getting in his deck for the armor that they give. The 2/2 is a good example of that. Does he have a banner in the market? Vampus told me that he didn't like having a banner in the market, so I believe that he doesn't. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Look at him. Just having
and
one
immediately
fire.
gets punished. Oh, no, they drew their fire source. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in business.
I mean, okay, no, I believe that Gear Crunch. No, you do need two for Gear Cruncher. Yeah, that should be it. The Manacles getting onto Tony. Tony doesn't have any way of removing that, I believe. Does he play Agent's Choice in the market? No, he does not. But they should stick.
This should do it.
Armor Smith getting on the board. No target for Reforge yet. He's got an Arshul in hand. So you can clean the board before getting the Ikaria on the board. And the second Manacle. Nice.
They'll put a decent clock on Tony, so.
I like Vampus attacking here because you want to get the armor off of Tony as much as possible in his game
For
plan.
sure.
And he's gonna be able to drop the Ikaria on time.
It looks like we're just gonna be racing here.
I mean, I could see Vampus dropping the Scrap Tank here and losing his board, and Ikaria getting on the board the turn afterwards.
Yeah, it's not a reasonable plan, but see if they go for that or just hold the scrap tank till they have a power up to also play the combust. Nope. See, I would imagine partial is gonna come down on Tony's turn.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
Inspire.
Inspire. Wow.
That brings us back.
What year is this?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while. Okay, so completely erase all of the board, and we're gonna see an Ikaria next turn if everything goes well. But Tony is on the clock, like two each turn, and you've got a Overwinder. So
Well,
for those of you who don't know, and that includes me, it's a 3 cost 2/4. When one of your grenadine hits the enemy player, each player discards the top 2 cards of your deck, of their deck. Sorry, and we see that Tony recognizes that this is a threat and decides to actually kill it. The third mana
man.
claw. Okay, so Vampus
I
died.
don't think
this
Vampus
turn,
wins
but
this race though.
no, Vampus just died. And look at this, the premium Ikaria in the market. I need to know if Tony crafted this, or if it's
A pack.
if it,
That's assuming
yeah,
Tony's lucky.
the reward. Yeah, he probably crafted it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so consistency winning this for now, and we'll see if Vampus can get can actually win one with this deck. I didn't think about it at first, but Manacles is a good way of getting rid of the occasional weapon in the deck.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to how fast of a start Vampus can get though.
Yeah, definitely.
So Tony's hand looks fairly decent. So they have Roland's favor to get armor and some power. What is Vampus's hand like? I see 2 power and lots of expensive cards.
Vampus, yeah, Vampus has got 2 power and too much of Okay, no, he kept it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Apparently,
Yeah,
he
I
likes
guess
it. Okay, he
Vampus
drew
was on the
third power,
draw,
so
so
let's go.
yep. I mean, they had several draw steps to draw just a 3rd power.
Oh, okay. So it's
So it
been
looks
a
like-
while since we've seen Roland's favor in the game. Like played in a. We saw it, like, I believe that Tony did play it in the first days of Armory. So
Yeah, I remember
maybe a
playing it a
throwback.
little. I like it. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's draw power, gain 2 health, basically. So,
Yeah.
which if you're a controlling deck, like that's fairly reasonable. I mean, it's not the greatest rate, but I think it's a playable card in the right circumstances.
To be honest, I'm not sure there is a favor that is unplayable.
Uh,
I don't know. I liked all of them.
yeah. I think it's just
Ooh,
where the
yeah.
colors of or where the factions ended up. Like,
Yeah.
Justice is a little more aggressive typically, so Roland's favor doesn't see a lot of play since you'd rather play a unit on 2.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's but it's playable. I like it.
Yeah.
Vampus could get rid of the rune hammer, and might decide to do so, and just do merchant plus torch, get rid of it.
Yep.
That
Or go
does
ahead
deny
get the
him
manacles
the-
going.
Yeah, I guess so. But that denies him the like playing this and playing the merchant denies him Waystone activation. So
True.
You can get one more grenadine. Getting rid of Solitude, maybe?
I would imagine, because that also gives you value later in if you draw another merchant and an
Yeah.
extra card you don't need. So whereas Gear Cruncher you can't get back, and I guess maybe could put away manacles.
Oh, that would be too bad. I would
But-
be sad.
I think that isn't that Vampus's whole game plan. So
Yeah.
oh, we see. Wow,
Okay,
Gear
what
Cruncher.
was Gear Cruncher? Oh. So, it's good to note that Tony apparently realizes that playing Ikaria might not be very casual, and asked me if he was being too try hard. So you guys can decide that by actually deciding which deck you prefer
In the
from
votes,
this
yeah.
Casual Friday.
I think it's right. There's only 3 Ikarias, and the deck is more about weapons, so it's not just about casting Ikaria super fast. So we can allow it this time, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see some tax collectors, but that might not be the game. Can I see them? Okay, so 6-7 rune hammer is very convincing to me.
Mm-hmm.
You can delay the moment this rune hammer gets in your face with the grenadine, but you've got technically the harsh rule on the other side. So at some point we're gonna take it. So what's in Tony's market beside Unbreakable Alliance and Ikaria? You got Arshul, Valkyrie, Enforcer, and Vanquish. Yeah, that's pretty classic. So nice. Look at this discard. Ooh, it draws another Rename. Oh. So Tony looks like he values the Rename more than his Arshul. He's gonna play the Arshul and keep on hitting Ventus' face. Even though by doing that, he pretty much admits that if Vampus finds an assembly line or something, he's not going to be able to do much about it.
Yep. Tony might have just had a read that Vampus didn't have a lot of units left, so
Yeah.
the Harsh Rule's not going to get any better and just denying, keeping your weapon and killing the Overwinder.
So that was a very sad solitude to me. Tony has got 15 cards in his void right now.
It did kill a Runehammer, though.
Yeah. But I mean, is Madness gonna be efficient? That's the main problem.
Probably not.
You're obviously sending away the power here, but unless you can't get the Gear Cruncher, you're gonna get the Solitude, and that's gonna be 15 more cards here going into the void. And Tony doesn't play Banner either in his market, so one of the Ikaya is going, and some more pressure on the board. Okay, so you got Solitude. 15 more cards, so that brings Tony to way too much still. The Vampus can find the... Okay. Can you resolve this already? Okay, 32. Oh, never mind, yeah. 16, yeah, okay. That's
Alright.
it. Never mind.
We're gonna need a game 3 then.
What did we say about missing lethal?
I don't know, I missed that.
16.
Or...
16. How was it 16? Oh, yes. Of course, you got the yeah, okay. I counted 15s. That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't do the math. So we don't have to.
It's casual. Like I said,
No, math is for the players.
Oh, okay. No, we're supposed to give good casting and tell people why these very good players are playing Solitude and Unbreakable Alliance.
Oh, why did you put me on to cast then?
You're too serious for your own good.
No, I'm usually just the man behind the curtain.
You're doing a great job behind the curtain as well. So Vampus having an actually decent hand. Look at this. He can play everything. It's got he even got like query for early game threats. That's great. Look at that.
The more important question is Tony's entire deck premium?
Oh god, you're right, actually. The chat did say that Tony had a renowned Ikaya's premium preset, so actually it might be.
I assume everything's premium given Tony's propensity for the Armory deck and this color combination, so... Because so far we've seen no new cards. I haven't been watching the other games very closely to see what's been premium.
I mean, we can't see it from the deck list, but I believe that everybody is bringing their premiums. They're pretty shiny. Look at this.
Ah. Eterna does have some nice premium effects.
Yes, yes, it does.
Partial
Look
in
at this
particular is
beautiful
very nice.
Arshul, yeah.
Yes.
Although to be honest, I do like Thorn Warden.
Yes.
I don't know why. I think it's got like some roses or something going on in front of him, and I don't know why, but it looks very nice. So what is Vampus going to do? You
They quarried for. Looks like they took a Devour and a Combustion
did.
Cell for Merchant.
merchant?
I don't know about the. I guess they're gonna put away Devour.
Would you put away Devour instead of Gear Cruncher? Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I mean, Gear
I'm just a
Cruncher is
big fan
quite
of Gear Crunchers,
expensive.
so.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Gear Cruncher are good units, and even better against decks that play Arshul because you can refill the board. But it's expensive. It's only
It is a
got
long
2,
ways
though.
away.
Yeah. So you got the manacles going, and okay, that's a very reactive torch.
I mean,
Yeah,
Tony
it's
San
in
isn't
the way.
doing much else.
No, but
Oh,
that's like
there's
you
Tax
could have
Collector.
torched at the end of the turn, but no. You saw the mannequins and you were like, no, I've got to torch the merchant, quick.
You just save 2 damage from yourself. But here we see your Tax Collector. Sadly, not premium. So
Oh,
Tony's gonna lose a
yes,
couple
no,
points for that.
Tony.
You just couldn't afford them.
That might be it. Like, if you've got to craft Unbreakable Alliance and Tax Collector, you might not want to craft them premium.
What's he been doing with all of his winnings from other tournaments?
What do you think? He was busy testing more stuff. Like, you can't just craft the premiums.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, you can.
The rest of these cards, Tony's had premium at least for 6 months. Oh, no premium
Huh.
armor smiths. Okay.
Yeah, that's very cheap, Tony. What's happening? Okay, so we're gonna see the Devour. It's an interesting block to me from Vampus. It chose to block when it could have been a torch bait from Tony.
Well, Devour beats the Torch though. It's only bad against
mean-
Harsh Rule, so. Or it's this. It's just good. It's better against Harsh Rule, and you beat Torch with Devour. So.
Yeah, I mean, beat is a strong word because you're still losing your unit and he isn't his. But sure.
Yes, but you keep your scrap tank around. Especially if we know that since Tony does not have vanquishes, so.
You don't keep your scrap tank around.
No?
Scrap tank gets +2/+2 and he was at 5/5. So I don't believe you keep it. You save it.
But it only had 2 damage on it, and then Devour.
No. You attack with the 4/4 and the scrap tank is 5/5, so it gets
Oh,
5/1
4/4,
and you
sorry,
Devour
excuse me.
and you still killing it.
Yes. I missed what the card was, so
Yeah. It's tiny.
I'm sure chat's gonna call me a big stupids now. It's all right.
Maybe they're calling us stupid because we missed lethal.
That's fine.
They should be. So tax collector, look at this.
Does Vampus have lethal over the next 2 turns?
It's it depends on what he gets from the market.
He has 1 Solitude in hand already, so you put
Yeah.
the seed away, get another Solitude, and then you can Solitude. I'm not sure the card count in
Solitude
Tony's Void yet.
Tony's void is for the child in the void. Solitude would discard 4 more cards. The first one.
Oh, the mark.
So that's
okay, the Void's
that's
not
really
very big.
enough.
Oh,
and-
okay.
He chose Combust instead. Oh, very scared of the tax collector. Okay.
All right. Well,
Ooh, Hurricane Hammer. That's a nice pick. Not even keeping the. Doesn't care. Not even keeping the almost missing defense. Nice. See, Tony's just gonna accept to lose the rune hammer on the grenadine. Is he gonna
Yeah, I
get the
don't-
choice though?
well,
Ooh.
maybe not anymore. Well, I guess they still lose it because
they,
of.
they still
yeah.
lose it because of the manacle, but no, yeah, okay.
Vampus values this Grenadin very highly.
Hmm. Maybe awaiting a combust or something and he needs target. He
I'm not
also
sure.
have combustion cell, so like if he had gotten a gear cruncher from his top deck, then it would have been important. Okay, Inspire. How long since we've last seen that? Ashram?
About 10 minutes ago.
Like, did he cast it last game?
I
He drew
think
it.
so, but
Okay.
maybe Tony did not cast it.
Then he
So
died last game.
plus or minus 3.5 years or whatever our eternal math is.
So that's 7 more cards and 7 more points. Well, 8. 7. Should be 7. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, boo!
But look at this. It's a nice deck. I would have wanted to see more of the tax collector, but it's a nice.
Yes, I just wanted Vampus to at least get another turn to do something.
Yeah, but he didn't have much in hand. So that's 2-1 for Tony. We should have.
There are a couple other decks. Ooh,
Yeah.
we have Cross on a first flame deck.
I believe that Cross is playing male and they're still playing, so yes. I am going to add male and
Oh, they
no,
just finished actually.
Too bad. So that's gonna be it could be Pringles versus Crimson King again.
We could do
Pringle.
yeah. Jakaran is on a means to an end deck.
Okay then. I'm following you guys.
And Kiar looks like they're playing a Xenon deck. I'm not quite understanding. It looks like they have lots of
Slumbering
deadly
Soul.
units, some Shadowlands Guide value, Marison the Eldest. I like seeing that card.
Yeah, me too.
I know TGP teammate Jez was brewing his Jumbo Praxis list with that card in the beginning of this set, so we see the new Humbug Swarm.
Kiar. Give me a sec, I'm trying to find Kiar.
Some Amaran Stingers, Torrent of Spiders, Marison's Disciple. It's kind of an odd Xenon.
Yeah, we're gonna do without the hand camp for now.
Token deck. That's what I'm getting from this list. So.
The 5-1 was an equivocate, right?
Yes, that would be the assumption. Oh, wow, I missed the chalices in Jakaran's deck. So means to an end plus chalice. Okay.
This looks spicy, but
And Amaran camels. ECL staple.
Camels is very good, but Lumen Attendant, I can't say the same. You can play a 1/1 wisp with it, so that's interesting. Okay, clan tactic.
Why did Kron play Obelisk post combat?
I'm sorry, what?
I just thought I saw Kron play Xenon Obelisk after combat. Maybe I missed something?
Yeah, I would say that he played it after combat, and I would say that this is looking quite grim for Jakaran for now. You get to get from the Illumina Attendant, he gets the Annihilate from the Void, and he gets one more blocker, which is gonna allow him to stay alive.
Yes, gonna hang on just barely.
I mean, technically, he kills the Annihilate.
I can kill 2 units. Okay.
The 4/4, the clan tactic kills the 3/5. You can block the 2/2, and I don't know what you do with the deadly 2/2, but you do something.
You can maybe chump it with the 1/1 or just take it.
Yeah, maybe take it. Ooh. Okay, so you annihilate. Okay, you don't annihilate. But...
Let them attack. Interesting. Yeah, this definitely has to be the annihilate, I would think.
Okay, clan
I guess it's the same either way, yeah.
Is it?
Well, clan tag because the Devour, because both the units are mono time, so
Mm,
and this way maybe if
it's not exactly the same. You've got a Dark Return.
that's true. Right, I mean they should have killed before, or they should have annihilated. I would have as well. So
Yeah, but if you decided to play clan tactic, then
yeah.
I guess
Oh,
if
so
we're gonna
Jakaran has
see Chalice.
Jakaran has all the relics. We see Crystalline Chalice, Means to an End,
Yeah.
and Mask of Torment.
Yeah, means to an end. I can't really remember what it does, but it does something.
Whenever you like gain life, it does. It mills cards, and if you have no cards, it deals 25 to each player or just the opponent. I'm not positive.
Okay.
I also
Damage
don't
to
know why they did not play it last turn, since now they just miss a life trigger or life force trigger. So
maybe wanted to bluff something. Anyway, the 2/2s are probably going to end the game, so
yeah,
should be it. Unless there's some kind of crazy warp card.
don't think there are any in Jakaran's list.
And yeah, a space. Okay. So that was 1-1 apparently. So we are going to check if there's anybody left.
That
And
was
there
the
shouldn't
last
be. Yeah,
match.
that was the last match indeed.
Tony and Vampus are just taking their time reporting.
Gonna ping them. The guy is playing Ikaria and he's not even reporting.
That's fine. But yeah, it looks like that's all the match. So we'll take a brief break here before begin round 3.
And
Are we there?
should be back.
Hey, welcome back,
Welcome
everybody.
Yes. And we've got 2 more deck lists to present to you for this round 3. And as you can see, Lejeune is playing. Okay, Lejeune C, I don't know. But this guy is playing Mono Justice without markets. So I believe that's the first deck without market that we've got. So
Today, yes. I think we've had
Yeah.
some previously. Yep, and then Flippy Flop is bringing a deck they call Katra Toast. And looks like a Life Force deck with, unfortunately, everyone's favorite 1-drop, Alessi.
And
least this is
everyone's
my
favorite
favorite.
3-drops. Well, 3-drops. Because spell stand together.
Yeah,
Look at
it's a
this.
great combo.
To be honest, the deck looks nice. It's playing the one copy of the recently buffed Xenon Life Speaker,
Oh, yes. Very nice.
and well, my main point is if you're playing such a deck, don't you want like one mask in the market just to like if you find one control deck somewhere sometime, you could like get it and get the Tormentor at some point. I don't know, maybe that's too greedy.
It seems a little greedy to me since the deck stops at 4 power or 6 with
Yeah.
Sword of Unity. So, and they're playing against control is probably just to play lots of Aegis.
But it's casual. It's casual.
True. Flippy Flop
But
is
no,
right
no.
on the border of casual
Nice.
today.
It looks nice.
But we're glad to have them back. So,
Yes, it's true. We with the break, yeah. There's a lot of players that we haven't seen in a while. So we've got Conrad Press Gang, the usual Alessi. Now the Press Gang can also fetch the live speaker, right? I believe
yes.
it can. Yeah, it's a 1-drop.
Yes, that's a nice little
Okay.
interaction. It looks like the
We're
players
gonna
are
see,
ready.
yeah. We're gonna tell them to start and go whenever. That's a nice looking hand from Lejeune. I'm gonna say Lejeune, and if it's not the right pronunciation, I'm very sorry. I apologize very much.
We cannot see your hand.
Yes, I know, but I'm telling you that it's a good one.
What's in their hand then?
Chronoch
Inform the
Paladin, an Ikaria, the small one, because it's Mono Justice, a Protect and a Hammer of Might, and 3 powers. So everything that he wants to start the game quite well.
Yep.
You
Very
can
decent
draw
draw
the
for them.
Chronoch
So.
Paladin, and if you can get one more power than the Hammer of Might, is a very nice add.
How many
to that.
Valkyries are in their deck?
Yeah, I was gonna check that. We've got.
I see just Valkyrie Enforcer and other
Valkyrie
baby
Enforcer,
Ikarias.
indeed. I mean, the ramp is still nice, but do you need it? You
I
might
have
need it
Mantle
for
of
like
Justice.
protect and Mental of Justice and protect. Like you want to have your power to play your threats and keep protecting hands. It looks nice. So let's see how it goes against a greedy 3-color Alessi deck. And remember, people, it's not because it's got Alessi that it's a bad deck. You shouldn't don't vote it because of that. Okay, so Kaya getting on the board, I would have bet on the Chronoch Paladin, but apparently Lejeune decides that he wants to get the ramp as soon as possible.
That's interesting. I would personally prefer the Warcry since it just makes your units better over time, but
Yeah, and you're not susceptible to the Kaya getting removed because the Chronoch Paladin has
Aegis, yep.
Aegis, but yeah, you get the ramp, so you can play your
And play
Runehammer-
Hammers
no,
next turn. Okay.
Hammer of Might, yeah, not Runehammer, Hammer of Might.
They can play
that-
both next turn actually. They have
They can
Hammer of
play-
Might and Runehammer.
What?
Are they?
They're at
Are they
4.
not in? Yeah.
I hope they can play both. What do you mean they can
Either
play
one.
both?
Excuse
Oh
me.
yeah. Is this gonna? Okay, this is gonna hit the hand, and it's actually. Oh, that's too bad. That's awful timing, but apparently Legend decides to remove Alessi before it gets dangerous, which is reasonable. And we'll see either the Hammer of Might. I'm not gonna be able to do this. The Hammer of Might or the Mali getting on the board. Mali could be an option if you can't get your Enforcer in your hand to actually silence the Katra. It's got a tribute, so might remember it. Ooh, Oathbook.
Hmm.
What is this? Is it? I'd probably still play the hammer.
Yes,
Just
I think it's the
get
hammer.
on
So
with
you just
it.
get the war cry. So, and especially while Flippy Flop is tapped out.
Never mind, he decides to go for the melee apparently.
Hmm.
And decides not to attack with the
Ugh, this is a very good turn for a Flippy Flop.
yeah. Because now the LSE is outside of Runama's range. So that gets tricky.
This-
He gets to kill the Mali. And yeah, that's hard to punish.
yeah.
And to destroy the the hammer.
Was that a good turn?
Yes, it was. Weirdly enough, it was.
Maybe this Alessi card is pretty decent.
Yeah, I
But-
mean, still got a decent clock with the 7-6. So we'll need to see the Sword of Unity at some point.
Illegenic top decked a Justice influence, so they could play the hammer and have a giant Akaria. So
Yes,
I guess
and they
that's
can still keep the protect in case Sleepy Flop has a.
yes, maybe was
removal.
the best draw, or at least a very good one. We'll see Flippy Flop here going to call the deck likely for a power or a way to kill Akaria. Although they do know that there is a protect looming.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. He casted a protect, and Lejeune waited for a bit before answering, and now knows that
Ooh,
he casted. I'm sorry, the Calder deck. Yeah, that's a nice target for the buff.
yeah, it's very good. Now Flip Flop's
I
going to
want-
play this Aurelian Merchant and
Ah,
hit
maybe
what?
this is too greedy. Maybe Sword of Unity should have gotten cast on a previous turn.
Maybe it is a mono justice, so the only removal in the list is Vanquish.
Yeah, you could get a silence, but at some point you're gonna just lose to those flyers. So
True.
maybe it would have been better not to curl the deck, but actually play the Sword of Unity, and we see so that flop conceded this. So we're gonna see next game how it goes. But Lejeune got a very aggressive hand that he didn't play the way I thought he was going to, and that was interesting. Despite the incredibly good turn from Flippy Flop, we didn't see Lejeune. It was good.
Now you see back in action. Ooh, Flippy Flop is kind
Give me
of
a
just
sec,
developing
I'm
their
getting
power. It
really
looks
good.
like for a few turns.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna be slower, and we still see Oathbook and Chronewatch Paladin in Legion's hand, and maybe maybe he's gonna go for the Ikaria again. No, okay, this time no. Suddenly, he's got the Oathbook, so he doesn't want to play the Ikaria again. Probably going to see Oathbook into attack. Monument. It's been a while since I've last seen this.
Yes, it's kind of fallen out of favor.
I like it. The same way that I like the favors, I like them.
Yep, they're all very decent cards. Just slightly either below rate or players just don't want that much depleted power. So
Yeah.
a lot of that I think comes down to the mulligan system. And
Yeah,
people are
you
just
can get
abusing that.
yeah.
So whereas I
Okay,
think in
Oh. Is Finest Tower getting removed?
okay,
Well, it makes sense.
so
Because
Flippy Flop wants to
you've
trade.
got more killers than direct removal, I believe. So Finest Tower is
Believe
more.
so.
But
Especially for an Aegis unit, so. Wow, they did not attack with Crown Watch. I think you would have been okay with trading, and now you really rough, so.
okay, so that's one of my my first time seeing Interrogator buffed by Katra in the same turn and getting to draw.
With Ancient Bauble.
Yes, that was nice. Okay, so Ikaria playing the 6th power and getting to attack as a 5/4. Everything goes right. Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice.
Alright.
It can get Vanquish, it can get Valor's Choice, it can get pretty much
You
everything.
can get Initiation. That's very strong, but it looks like that might not be happening. I guess Flip-Flop can still put Initiation on the first Interrogator, but it looks like they're going the route of buff my team.
Yeah, just gotta be careful with the damage you take, but should be good.
I think swinging with just the 6/5 Interrogator is probably fine. You definitely want to keep Katra, so.
Yeah, Katra is not attacking anytime soon, but swinging with the 6/5, yeah, he's not going to block, so there's no reason not to. I mean, you saw that there is no, there's a protect in hand, so that's the pose, and you remove the Finest Tower, so I think it's fine. Do you want to cast? Yeah, that's a plan that I like. You cast the protect preemptively, and you nullify the Vanquish that's in Flippy Flop's hand, and you get to attack as a 6/5. What a sweet little deck. Sorry, 7/6. He's got 2. No, it's the unseen. Never mind. Okay, so
The first step innovation.
let's see Vara's Choice and Vanquish.
I mean, you have a double Initiation, so you can kill both the flyers here.
You could. It's expensive. Your card draw is going away.
Nope. Card draw gets to stay in play.
Never mind. Then it's
I'm not sure
expensive
about-
anyways. No, attacking with everything, no. Either, but
Flip-Flop goes to 10.
Sort of Unity. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, a Finest Hour and
Yeah, that
or
would
a
have been
Mantle of
game.
Justice. Yeah, Flippy Flop would have been dead to any pump spell.
Probably would have kept the merchant, but well, it ended up going okay. It's too bad. Sort of Unity would have closed the game anyway behind it. Yeah, attacking probably wasn't everything. But anyway, that's a way to come back actually. Yeah, initiation, the +1/+1, and you get to kill everything. Nice.
Yeah, so what do you like for this third game here?
To be honest,
Contra
I
or-
really like the Mono Justice.
Okay. I think it's just very much more
I'm
consistent.
gonna root for it. Is it much more consistent? I don't know. There's no card draw, so you really don't want to empty your hand too quickly. But
It's only
I don't
one
know. There's
faction
something that I like.
power.
What do you mean?
It's only one one influence, so you're not messing around trying to find other powers. Since we see, like Katra is double time, double shadow. Sword of Unity is double
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
double justice. So Flippy Flop could have hands where they just have to fumble setting up their power before doing anything.
TGS is hard for me. Like I really often it's a very powerful combination, but very often I'm gonna lose because of the deck and not because of the choices I make. That's a combination that doesn't have access to wisdom, to strategize, to anything, and I'm gonna get you the opponent's hand. Actually, I'm not
That'd be
doing my
helpful
job
for the
correctly.
viewers.
I'm sorry, what?
That would be helpful.
No, come on. You can cast without it. Okay, there we go. Should be good. So the live speaker, how do you like his buff?
It's now it get +3/+3. Is that right?
Yes.
I think it's. I like it. It seems
Look
more
at this
reasonable.
beautiful timing, man. Like Vara's choice, not getting anything, and the unit that you need to play all your cards in your hand, you get the next turn. It's beautiful. And yeah, the live speaker is reasonable. I really like the idea of getting it from a Chronology Press gang.
Yeah, it's very nice. So, fortunately, Flippy Flop has not drawn a unit yet to get lifesteal. So,
Yeah, both of our players are struggling to find their units and stand together getting dropped.
Flippy Flop
Okay.
already had one in play, or had two other stand togethers in hand. So,
Huh, do you keep this?
I would bottom. You already have one sword and a stand together, so
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. What, do you drop the 4-3 and wait for it? No, you just buff the live speaker. So, okay. Not attacking, so planning to block. He's gonna get punished. Oh god. 9-8. You see, that's the kind of deck that I don't want to face. I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, this is so expensive to get rid of this 2-1, and it's gonna make his game. Okay, so 4-3 getting on the board, and we're getting ready for a sort of unity next turn. Do you? He kept the 5-5 as defense last turn, so it makes sense to keep it again.
yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think Flip Flop's gonna get a chance to trade. So,
Well, I mean, he's gonna try and block, but it's gonna be too bad.
or just
Okay.
Runehammer, so you can't even block at all.
I mean, I would probably destroy the board because now he's got a target for the sort of. Sure.
You would have done what?
If you attack, Flippy Flop kept the unit as defense, so he's gonna block, and you just find a tower, and he's got no more board to play sort of unity, and
Yeah, but now you can just kill
Yeah.
Flippy Flop. So,
that relies on his block. I don't know. Yeah, okay. It worked out. This was impressive from the Mono Justice deck. I want to see what it does against a more aggressive deck, but that's not gonna be the tournament for it. But
definitely not.
but it's a nice looking deck, and no market, so no turn where you do basically nothing besides putting a 2-2 on the board. But yeah, for a deck with so much attachment, you've got a reasonable amount of units, so it's nice. Who are we looking into?
Sono and Chris Monk
That
is
was
a
gonna
match
say,
we
yeah.
haven't seen.
Sono is nice. I've got Sono. I've got both. So whoever you want. Okay.
I have neither, but that does explain why the other person randomly added me before I was
Yeah.
playing.
Same. Ooh. Okay. What happened here? Heck. It's not usual for me to arrive on a board where there's two Curiox insatiable Seeker.
Yeah, so Sono is playing a looks like FTP moment deck.
Wait. Okay, no, you knew that he was dead because you don't have the power. Sorry.
It's four
yeah.
Triox. Okay.
Yeah, for.
I do not know
makes
what
sense.
game that was.
Oh, I hope it wasn't the last one.
Yeah, hope we get a decider here.
Give me a sec. This looks nice. I want to see more of this. So many Curiox.
Yep, and Chris Mon's deck is a player after Dr. Hero's Heart with Fire Justice Primal Callus. So yeah, FPS Callus. See some
Yeah.
Honor the Ancestors, Priva, Tend the Flock. Ooh, Haunting Screams as well. Wow, with organ. Okay.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay.
Oh, that's too bad. So Suno took it 2-0? Okay, 2-0 for Suno. Okay, so who else is playing? There was a strange board to jump into. Flippy Flop, we just watched. So BB is still playing, and I'm not saying Bassoon Buffoon. BB Backread
Yes.
playing Kiar, so
Okay.
we could jump into that if they're playing.
Okay, so Jakaran versus Dr. Pringles.
Perfect. So, Pringles versus Jikaran.
All right. So looks like Dr. Pringles. Do they maybe have Knucklebones in play? I'm assuming that based on.
I'm gonna go and spectate. I don't have Jikaran. It's gonna have to be. Gonna have to
It looks
wait
like
for
we
a sec.
see
I need to
probably
find-
Knucklebones in play, given Forge Wolf and Recombobulator. So.
This is
Oh.
only the second game?
It's the Chalice deck. And Knucklebones. This is gonna take a while.
So much prejudice against the Chalice deck.
No,
Very
Chalice
nice.
just takes a long time to do things.
3-8. 1-3. Ah, friend roster is full. I hate this. Direwolf, please. Hey, friends.
So
I mean-
currently, yeah.
We've got Knucklebones in play. Yeah, I think that's reasonable to say.
Yep. Judging from some of these units.
Yeah. Well,
Not sure what Jakaran's hand currently is. Well, there's a hailstorm, which
I'm
kind of kills a
trying
lot
to
of their own
find out.
units.
I promise.
So there's a voice speaker, so there might be some power. Ooh, Tormentor. So Mask of Torment has been in play for a
Yeah.
while.
I'm going to remove you from my friends. That's right.
It's not very nice of you.
Aww. Jikaran.
But yeah, it looks like a Mask has been in play for a while with Camel and Chalice. So Dr. Pringles drew some tournament staples, Sower of Descent and Journeyman Armorer. There are some lovely premiums, though.
Okay, I've got this.
We'll see if Pringles
yeah.
can race a Tormentor.
Wait, we don't know his 69. Nice. Sorry.
It
Okay.
looks like a couple relics in play.
Yes, I'm going to tell you. We've got a Arcanum Hourglass. Oh yeah, okay. Mask of Torment and Crystalline Shadi. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so Lumen Attendant discarding the power and getting a Vital Arcana. This looks like a very big control deck list. Means to an end and is merchant, so means to an end. Still the card that when you gain life, discard that many cards from your deck. Then if you have no cards in your deck, deals 25 to the enemy player.
Currently blocked by a Face Aegis, though, but looks like
Technically, you can pop the face Aegis with the equivoque. You can.
that's true. Whew. Dr.
So,
Pringles has
my
drawn
question-
some real great cards these
Yeah.
last couple turns. Do they hit?
Yes.
Yeah. Cloud Snake Hatchling.
Maybe maybe that was the only. When you play a spell, gets +1/+1 on playing this turn. Okay. So my question is, if means to an end said deals not deal 25 damage to the enemy player, but kills the enemy player, would it still see no play?
It would be more playable.
Yes. Yeah. That's actually that's difficult to argue. Yes,
I mean,
that is
no.
true.
I mean, I think that maybe is what it should be, or just you win the game because.
I'm sorry, you're cutting for me. What did you say?
My apologies. I think it should either be that, or maybe even just win the game because You have to
Yeah,
have
kill
no
the
cards
enemy
in your
player was
library.
I mean, okay, so that was the win for Jikaran because of the enter and the well, but yeah, I don't know if it would still see no play. Like it seems like something that the combo brewers that we've got in the community would love.
Yeah, I think that card could stand to be a little buffed, but maybe Direwolf is afraid of that card being
Good,
reasonably
yeah,
viable.
maybe. I mean, they've nerfed they've nerfed reasonable cards in the past, so that would be that would be possible.
So we'll see. We'll see if we can bring another match to everybody. Granted, there's still one outstanding.
Yeah, BB and Kiara are playing, but
Might just have one person's
uh,
perspective for you all, so.
uh, if only
Okay.
we're being told that they might just not have a. So we'll check out with them, and we're gonna tell you. And I am getting drops on the tweet.
I'm getting
I am
nothing.
opening my chest because I'm
We see where
very.
Phoenix's priorities are.
So that's why I'm distracted because I'm trying to click on all those chests on my screen, and it's very hard for me. Yes, it is. Our producer is worried, but it is worried. It's working on the screen. So
Yeah.
I believe they're finished and they haven't reported, so we might get to the break actually.
Yeah, so we'll take a brief break and wait for them to report, so we'll see everybody shortly.
Yep. And welcome back for our last round. And look at this, we've brought two fan favorites. They're my favorite, actually. I'm putting my
Playing favorites
preference
here.
on the yes on the screen. Look at this, it's the Wisp deck, so it's amazing. It's playing Unraveler of Destinies and Vara, which makes it the best deck ever. And you've got Vampus on the other side, playing Solitude. We might see Solitude going off and resolving the game this time.
Yeah, BB does like to put lots of cards in their void, so
Yeah. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so what's to say about this? Just that there's gonna be um some problems if Vampus can't get his count from his opening hand. But apart from that, looks like an interesting matchup that I would give to the Solitude player for now. But we'll see. I for sure would love to see Unraveler of Destinies winning this.
yep.
But it's
Large notice BB is actually playing 8 merchants in their deck.
BB is playing both Aurelian and Karen.
Yep. And we don't see that very often, so good to see players still experimenting with markets.
Well, I think we can go.
I'm ready. Chad, are you ready?
I believe they are.
All right then. Bring the people what they want.
Let's go. Vampus versus BB, and Tony is battling BBGs in final. So
For glory.
yeah, in the Casual Friday we're really showcasing the decks. So we're letting the tryouts have their way, and I'm having a spectator bug. So Tony knows that
Tony knows how
that
that
we're
match.
not spectating this one. Yeah. Vampus, we should be back. Okay, so let's discuss the wisps we've got there. So Past Lighter, reduce the cost of each radiant in your hand, and who doesn't like that? You're playing Unravel of Destinies, you're playing Soulbinder, whatever the name. You got some nice value, and look at this, it's hitting the Soulbinder. Let me check. I believe it's Soulbinder,
Soulbringer, I believe.
or maybe. Maybe.
Close.
And we're seeing
Oh,
Steward of the
divining
Past.
rod time.
Yeah, that's a nice pull from the market because you got the +1 from Aurelian, so you're that much closer to actually playing the divining rod. And Steward of the Past, how long has it been? It's been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah.
I don't think it's seen play since they reworked the card.
No, sad times. Wait, actually, I think that at the time I was quite okay with the nerf. Must have been because I was playing Reanimator. I was biased.
And then Vara got nerfed.
And then I wanted the old Steward back. Didn't care anymore. Okay, so no more power for BB for now. And just gonna have to endure the merchant for now, but maybe we're gonna see Twilight Hunt. You proc Nightfall, get some more cards, and give Killer to the Wisp that can be brought back. I love Killer Wisp.
Very nice. Because also, yeah, you can get it back and it's a 3/3.
Yeah, because you've got the tribute because it died this turn.
Very nice.
Just explaining, but it's nice. Yeah.
Did Vampus draw power? They did not. They can't play either of these scrap tanks.
Yeah, it feels bad, but then again, the scrap tanks would die. Probably would have, maybe would have combust. We couldn't have. No, the scrap tank would have died. Never
Well, they can't
mind.
play a scrap tank this turn, is what. I mean,
Do
because
you
now,
see-
like, so this
After this,
merchant is okay.
yeah, we're gonna see the combust on this, but he's playing the combust that he got from the head that he doesn't tell. He
Well,
doesn't
we're
tell-
spinning the wheel now.
That's divining rod time. Maybe we're gonna see the Vara. Let's see. Here are the merchants. Still a nice draw.
Well, those hit 2 cards. I don't know.
I would decline both of them.
Oh, they're both merchants. Okay.
You can't decline well, Divining Rod has to stay in your hand, but I would decline both of them, and that's what BB ends up doing.
Okay.
To be honest,
Yep.
I'm going to have a talk afterwards with Vampus, telling him that this is why you put a banner in your market. He is really trying to tell me that he doesn't like it, and I get him. Like it doesn't feel great, but sometimes some decks really need to see their fifth power. So
Yeah, I think it comes down to either you play a power in your market or you just play extra power in your main deck. So, which I
yeah,
might be more of
yeah,
a
okay,
fan
yeah,
of,
I could see that. I mean, in
because
his
also,
deck, hmm,
yeah, because getting a power out of your market just never feels like a great play either. You want to be using those for high impact slots, in my opinion.
I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I like the consistency that it gives you.
Yes, I do know players are also still focused on the only playing 25 power because of the mulligan system. Whereas I'm from other games, I prefer just to have an extra power or two. So
I can't determine if I've got a spectator bug or it's just that the guys haven't decided on them again.
well, BB's hand is probably keepable since you have basically 5 power.
Yeah, I like his hand. You've got the divining rod, so you could fetch something else from the market if you need to, and you've got early plays with the wisp and the favor, and other guys just not going. Okay,
Not sure.
I think Vamp is already mulliganed, and this is his hand that he's playing with. So assembly line and yeah. Okay, so we see the early grenadines in Vampus hand. Both have decent hands. You see the
Yeah.
combustion cell, so there's not gonna be any problem, any issue for with the mana this game.
As long as Vampus keeps units in play.
Yeah. Against this deck, it shouldn't be that hard.
No.
And we even see him drawing some more interesting grenadines. Wouldn't be surprised to see him play Overwind and just wait.
Yep. They could also play assembly line first, and then can attack with 5 grenadines.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that might be better. Because BB can't do Vara's favor plus the Wisp next turn, so it's gonna have to be a merchant.
Or just, yeah, play a 2 cost card instead.
Yeah. And he's going your way of playing the assembly line and then playing the other window. We're gonna see the merchant. It's a better use of your resources, and you.
I would imagine pitch a Vara's favor.
Yeah, I would think so as well. I mean, technically, Dark Wisp doesn't do much.
But it's a Wisp, so you can get it back with like Soulbringer.
You don't have any, and the favor actually killed the grenadine, so I don't know.
True.
I don't know. I have no idea. Divining Rod is going on the 1-3, so it makes sense to get another one. You just don't want the 1-3 to get combust or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I like putting back the favor just because I'd rather have one of each of favor and Wisp than
Yeah.
2 or favors, so.
So we're going to see Favor and Wisp next turn. Get the power to play the Divining Rod afterwards. Maybe the other Wisp, actually.
Oh, yeah, this way, so you get the trigger for the Wisp.
Yeah.
My trigger is off of 7 units dying, or is it 5?
Oh, it's 7,
I haven't seen this
believe.
card since it was spoiled, so.
It is 7.
Okay.
I still got the dream of playing this and Grinva and Arshwooling, but I'm not sure it's going to happen in my lifetime against something else than the Gauntlet. So I'm still hoping, but I'm not sure. Yeah. We're gonna see Divining Rod next turn. Looks nice.
Most likely.
Unless Vampus goes for merchant combos.
Yep.
And it doesn't appear to go. So it's gonna be of a winder? Winder? Of a winder?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so let's spin the wheel.
All right.
Vara.
What do you want? How many Vars do you want?
Vara. Oh, 2 of them. Ooh, yes.
Just get one.
Hold
So I
on.
like the Scorpion Wasp on your own turn.
I really love the fact that you said just got 1. He got 3 units though.
Yes.
That's insane value.
Is the 7-drop deadly? The Wisp Lord thing?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
I assume. Okay.
Unraveler of Destinies is deadly. That's it.
Yeah, you probably play it more for its
Ooh.
ability though than if it the deadly. So
So you take. What do you do? Do you block? No. Probably take 6. It dies to the combustion cell.
yeah, blocking does deny them the combustion activation and saves you 6 life, but
It doesn't really deny them the combustion activation. They could just activate it one of the grenadine, and then they would have
Right.
the power to play the merchant, but you don't want to merchant the solitude. So, and
right. But it means
another
they
Vara,
they don't get the value from sacrificing the Vara. So
yeah. I like the not putting everything on the same unit. So
yeah,
you put the divining rod on the 1/1 this time.
blocking with the Wasp also would trigger your mitotic faster. I'm not sure if that's a priority for BB since I have no idea how this deck really plays besides drawing a bunch of deadly units and rotting them into play.
So how is this pronounced? Mitotic? Mitonic?
I think that's I actually don't know if that's the name or not.
Oh,
I can't
Mitonic.
mitotic. Okay.
Okay. I'm going with that.
We need official pronunciations from Direwolf on all the cards.
Kylos is giving us the best pronunciation, so it's fine. We've got the best.
So yeah,
Okay,
what does
so-
Vampus do here?
Not much. I mean,
Yeah, I guess you're getting combust to.
it's the usual weakness of Grenadine, the flyers that you can't really deal with. But yeah, that's it's hard. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, because we're gonna see a 3rd Divining Rod come down potentially. So
Yeah. Definitely going to see it. No. Why would you be? I mean, I get the fact that you want to keep the Grenadine for the combustion cell, but this is a blocker for the 6/6. So
right, and if you draw a Gear Cruncher, like you'd rather have the Grenadine in your void. So
yeah. Okay, so that's 12.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, no, that's
Wait,
12.
3 units.
Okay,
That's lethal.
That's
Deadly.
game, yeah. that's
Nightfall.
game. Should be game.
Wait, is life?
No.
Oh,
it's
there's
game.
just a bit of a delay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, good
Our
job.
producer's
to
got some
BB.
fancy overlays going.
Yeah. We got a full screen game instead of the thinking that we do. Okay, so this is a really nice deck for me. Like, I just love the cards in it. I don't know.
Yeah, that
if
was
I
very
will
cool.
do on ladder, but I am going to try it after. Okay, so looks very nice. Do we have anybody else still playing? Yes, we do. Are we
do.
jumping in either Tony versus BBG or Sifar versus Pringles?
Safari vs Pringles looks fun. We don't need to see these
These
ultra competitive
tryouts.
players. We want to see some
I mean,
new fun decks, which we
Technically,
haven't seen.
I want to be on record saying that BBG has a very interesting deck, but I am going for Pringle.
Yeah, we have not
Pringles
seen
versus
Safari
Sifar.
yet. So, and they're playing Fire Bombs.
Yes, they're playing my favorites.
I think
Okay,
this was
so yeah,
so-
I've got Sifar, and we can go. And Sifar putting how many
This is
fireballs?
game 3.
Yeah, Light Diffuse was just activated, and yeah, looks nice. There's already 5 bombs in the enemy's deck, Pringle's deck.
And Pringles already has disciplinary weights on them, so
Yeah,
that's real awkward with Knuckle Bones.
yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah. Okay, so Knucklebones, what's it? Just playing Vision of Austerity. He needs to remove it. Memento Mori. Vampus wants me to say that without the Nightfall, the Nightfall that BB got from the Divining Rod, BB was dead because the Solitude was enough to kill him.
Oh, yeah, I did not do the solitude math.
No, but Vampus did because he's very bitter about this.
Well, I guess because it kills them because of the manacles, not like.
yeah, he
knowing
had
them
the
out. Okay.
No, he had the manacles. Yeah. Okay,
I
so
see.
Pringles is at 5. Pringles is at 2.
Is Pringles dead?
Yeah.
It looks like lethal.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so that was game for C4, but no firebombs.
Aww.
Got to say. And is Tony still playing against BBG? Because we're still going to see the tryouts after all.
Yes, it's game 2, and Tony is up a game. So.
I'm going for BBG, and Kalos is going for Tony. Perfect. And Vision of Austerity on Tony for Sword of Icaria. Huh. That's a new one.
Must have been a very large sword.
Must have. He's got 8 armor. So what happens if you Vision of Austerity a weapon? Does it remove the armor? It should, right?
Not sure. You're our resident Vision of Austerity expert, so.
You know, I try to avoid the card. I'm not trying. On the contrary, I try to be the least possible expert of Vision of Austerity. And we're gonna see Vanquish being sent away, or it cannot make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so wait.
Tony's hand is
I want
just
to know.
a waystone.
I want to know about this armor. I would say that it does because transform should remove the weapon entirely, and the armor is tied to the weapon.
It's Molten Fist time.
It's Molten Fist time indeed, and what are we gonna see? Because the Kenna can kill the full, but is that gonna be enough? We can check.
Interesting. Tony attack. I guess they have Reforge, so they don't care that much if Molten Fist dies, but
he wants to put some pressure on the board. This is Nightfall. It should be Nightfall. Sometimes I can't tell with the color. I must be quite blind, but
yeah, it's very hard to tell a lot of the time.
We could see a discount. No matter how much you want to kill the Molten Fist. What is it gonna be? Like Snowball on the 4/4 and...
I think we're gonna see End of Hostilities on Throne Warden.
Yeah.
And then attack Molten Fist.
Yeah, the 3/2. What do you think of snowballing before drawing with the other?
It might have been. I mean, a little out of order sequencing, but if Bruce by God, that's the line they're gonna take no matter what they draw, then it doesn't matter a ton.
It's true.
But technically, yeah, it is a little out of order sequencing for perfect play, but who strives to play perfectly?
Trying to trigger the tribute for the Kenna to get the end of hostilities, and Tony sees it, and is he going to do anything about it? Tribute has introduced really a notion of not taking the easy oh god, he drew the so he tributes.
He drew a unit to get rid of.
Yes, but it really has introduced some nice play. Like
yeah, it's a very interesting.
Bluffing is We're gonna see Reforge and the two
Yeah, I think
one.
you're just gonna play both. So
Yeah, there's no reason not to play the Reforge. So, the real question is,
that's a
is Tenny
large
dead?
molten fist.
I believe that Tenny is in very poor shape. Else, because yeah, Privilege of Rank is gonna boost the Kenna, Permafrost the 4/4, and you can Hailstorm
Yeah, you can also just end the
and
hostilities.
the Kenna. Yeah, that's enough.
I think that's lethal.
Yeah, it should be.
7 plus 9, 16, so
9,
exactly.
16. Yeah, it really should be. Okay, so is that 1-1? Oh, it'd be nice to see
Yes.
a third game of this.
Yeah, so we're gonna game 3.
If BBG decides to attack.
You're just gonna let Tony sit there?
Now, I'm wondering if he's trying to end off hostilities again.
Oh,
yeah.
what did another end of I like it.
No, that's asserting dominance, you see. You're just telling your opponent, I know that you're not going to concede because we're on stream, so suffer it.
I like it.
Endure it.
Tony knows
Like
that he
it as
can't
well.
win team matches, so
I have got to admit that beside the Unraveler of Destinies, which is like just me being very biased, I really love Bruised by God's deck.
you're
It
just a
looks
big
like
fan of.
something you could play on ladder.
Yeah,
It's too slow, but the Elstorm might make it okay, and you could take it on ladder. Interesting to see that he plays Elstorm with Observer and the 3/2 because it's a way to actually activate the tributes.
true.
So Bruce by God again, I think. Hey, it's so nice. And to be honest, it's a very even matchup to me because weapons are the best way to remove, arguably the best way to remove a unit with Aegis, which is basically what Bruce by God is going for with his merchant and the Throne Warden. So it feels even to me. And they're both excellent players, so yes, sir, good to go.
Should we? This is the last game of tonight, so
Yeah, enjoy it, people. You've got to. So can I
See-
vote in the straw poll? Am I allowed? Should I cast a vote for the jank of this week? Okay, so Whispering Wind on the board and Trinity taking no chance.
dead.
Nope. This is not staying. We're gonna see the Observer though. Getting a draw and
I think you
Can I
discard the
really?
Whispering Wind.
yeah, I would discard the wind, but you've got more draw from the next Observer, so yeah, probably the wind. Yeah. Okay, so.
Tony has the decision of killing the Observer or playing.
This is beautiful.
Oh, they got to keep it. Never mind. I missed the Armor Smith trigger.
The Armor Smith allows them to keep
That's
it.
much better play than.
So, okay, Observer again, and the wind might go. Yep. Oh, Permafrost, okay. Not valuing the fact that you might need it. Okay, you've got another Nightfall in your hand, so you might think that it's okay, but Tony's gonna get some more armor.
Well,
He's gonna die
Permafrost
to
also isn't great in their matchup. Since
it might be a way to remove the from your
the sword here,
opponent,
yeah,
but
but I think overall it doesn't do a lot since most of Tony's units do something when they are summoned or Akarias. So
So Observer to kill the Sword of Ikaria. And
Yep.
I think we've seen 2 win for now. No, 3 win in the Void, so that the last one is in Bruce by God's hands. The wind seems to be like the cheap thing that you can kill. Okay, Icaria is getting on the board. You're kind of praying for your opponent not to have Hellstorm, but okay, I like it.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
here
So
we
many
see a
good
Courier
cards.
will come down on curve.
Yeah, but you've seen Tony go for the market. You've got an end of hostilities in hand. Don't you want to? Don't you know that it's gonna be an Icaria? I mean, if you're BBG, you kind of know that it's gonna be an Icaria. You're gonna have to wait and either get the power for the Kenna, and this is where I'm getting to see if BBG is playing power in his in his market. He's not. Hmm. There's an argument for going for Thunderstruck in the market.
Yep, BBG's on 6 power currently, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they could get the dragon.
Technically, you really want to kill it with the Kenna, but if you can't, if you don't think that you're going to draw the additional power, yeah, you get the draw. Okay, there you go. Everything is resolved. The wind is going, and we're going to see a 7 power dropped and a Torgoth on the board.
Could play Kenna already.
Would you?
Discard probably the Whispering Wind. That's an option.
You discard the Whispering Wind, and you get Kenna on the board to get the tribute, and you get.
I'm not sure. Yeah, what?
Big power in the.
Yeah, it's not great. So I guess he's just playing Torgov. Pitch the Whispering Wind.
I mean, the
Possibly.
alternative is going Whispering Wind in third and end of hostilities, knowing that you're gonna play the Kenna next turn. I don't know.
But you don't have a guaranteed way to pull.
Oh yeah,
get
obviously
tribute,
you
right?
don't know, but you know there's gonna be an Icaria, so you could attack with the 2-3 and try it. But then it's Tony. So is he going to block? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think
These guys
Tony
have
blocks.
a lot to think about just because of who they are. Like, yeah, it's I know my opponent, and he's not going to do that.
Yeah, if only the players were mic'd for this game. I'm sure there'd be some interesting trash talking between the two.
Some rambling from Tony, like, what is he doing? He's not playing Hellstorm yet.
So I think I like discard Whispering Wind. Oh,
Okay, he went for it. I mean, it's 2 4-3s. I like it.
so does it mean maybe just committed to the Kinnan this turn, with or without tribute? Maybe we just see Molten Fist come down.
Mm. 4, 6, 8. I like Tony not keeping anything to block. You really don't want to trigger the tribute, so just don't keep anything. Go all out on the Kenna deck, and he's at 8.
Tony
So
can
it's
jump block
already-
with Armor Smith still and preserve the Molten Fist if they want.
Is that useful in his Yeah, it might be. Yeah, because he's almost guaranteed to have 7.
Okay, I
go
think
through
this
next turn.
Merchant is gonna get the dragon.
Oh, it should. Yeah.
I guess you could
Makes-
get Vision of Austerity, but
No, it goes.
But
For
we got
Soul
Dragon.
Strike, yeah. I believe that is game. 'Cause you remove the 4-3 or the 3-2, and you attack with everything.
you can't play Akaria and Torch though. But maybe is that enough already?
Oh,
you mean?
you're right. No, it's not. It's not enough. Okay, so
Okay,
Torch plus
Torch
Molten.
here.
On the
All right, Tony with the heads up play to kill the potential card drawer instead of the Aegis unit. So
yeah, makes sense. And now Bruce Bygod is in range for Icaria. Oh, he wants to get the card draw. Okay.
I mean, I think they just have to kill. But
Huh. Huh.
Still just dead to the Icaria, unfortunately, for BBG.
Yeah, but I'm unsure. It wasn't dead if you were to play the.
Not sure if the game bugged out or that's Tony A
No,
spacing.
that's Tony. That's Tony. Definitely.
I've
That
not
was
seen that dance before.
You've done the end of hostilities before, and this is gonna be my turn. Okay, so Tony taking it, but I am not sure if if BBG was to play the dragon. Was he dead? He wasn't. He was at 5, right? No, 4. Okay, he was at 4.
Who'd be at BBG would go to 2.
So the only way for him to survive would have been to go not attacking with the Torgoth and just dropping the dragon on. Then you don't die. You get to 2.
Yes. And then
Yeah,
you
okay.
trade potentially Dragon for Molten Fist plus Winchest Merchant, which that's probably reasonable.
Yeah, I believe he was alive if that were to happen, but maybe, yeah, if you're just maybe at too much of a disadvantage if you.
Yep, I'm not sure, but that
I'll
was
need
the last.
to rewatch that.
Yep.
Yeah, that was our last match actually. They took their time. Okay, so that was the Casual Friday, guys. So again, you can go and check our straw poll. We want some results, all of this. So you can vote for your favorite deck of the week, the jankiest one, please. And yeah, I mean that's what we're going for. And yeah, you guys can decide what you liked, and we're going to write something about it. Probably interview the author of the deck, and we're going to publish that on the website during the week. So that was a nice attendance for a Casual Friday. I have got to say, 16 people. I'm still very happy of that.
Yeah, that was a great turnout for tonight.
Okay, so
Yes, I think we
I'm
showed
checking out- yeah.
almost everybody. Is that correct? Do a recap, maybe.
Basically,
Looks like we might have missed
didn't see
Cross.
much of Sifar and Innovate, and I am unsure if we saw Mail, but there were many people, to be honest. For
Yeah,
to
we saw
jump,
so far.
back
I
and
think.
forth.
Yeah, the ones I know is we missed Cross playing a Felon Reanimator deck splashing for First Flame. It's kind of interesting. It has End of Hostilities and Kenna's as well.
Okay, we're very sorry then, because it looks janky.
This way, at least all the voters know what was out there. So Mail was
Yeah, for
playing
sure.
TJS Mulesi, so Minotaurs plus Alessi. And then let's see who else we had. Innovate was playing a TJP, kind of old school actually. We haven't seen in a while. Flyers, Awakened Student deck. So I mean, we haven't seen that deck in a while. It was a high constructed staple. So
I am sorry, but I am rewatching Tony trolling BBG at the end of the deck, the game.
My co-caster just checked out
Sorry.
for the day, but I think that we saw everybody. If not, we apologize. So
Sorry, guys, if we didn't see everybody. We know that it's gonna be hard to vote that you didn't see during the Casual Friday, so we're gonna do our best to actually bring you the most possible decks in these events. Again, sorry to the people that we're not watching. We're trying our best, but really, thank you very much for watching this. This was nice. I loved it.
yeah.
I want
Don't
to
forget, we
try.
have a new event this week.
Yes, yeah. Tomorrow we are at the usual ETS time frame. I guess.
Yes, 12 p.m. EDT.
12 p.m. EDT, and I think it's 6 p.m. CST, but we might get that checked out. It's 6 p.m. Paris time, I guess. You can play in our Highlander tournament, so we're going to link that in the chat. Tournaments. We're going to link that in the chat, and Highlander is of course singleton. So you play one card, one of each card that you want to play, no more than one copy card. The markets, you can market, you can play your merchants, but you can't play. The market is included in the singleton. So if you play a card in the market, you can play it in the.
Yes. Notably, it's non-power Highlander. So all the power you can play, many copies of Crest, banners, and for this tournament, Seek Power and Petition count as power. So you can have 4 of each of those if you choose.
Yes, indeed. Seek power counts as power. It's just for consistency, you know. Don't,
Yes.
so don't forget to vote for the Jank of the week. So that's we're going to paste the comment, and we are going to link the. So you go to basically you go to upcoming tournament in Kadari's website. So we're going to link that and register for the Highlander tournament. We've already got some submissions, and I know that it's a format that is very enticing for a lot of players. So it's been requested. We're going to see how it goes. We're very excited about it. So I want to go and test Bruce by Gods and BB's deck on ladder. So I'm going to go. But it was very nice casting this with you, The Rock. Thank you very much, Kylos and Dr. Hero. Thank you for the backhand. Was Kylos producing and Dr. Hero TOing, and everybody was amazing. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. And The Rock, do you want to add anything?
This was fun getting to see all the interesting decks that some players brought today. So look forward to seeing the Highlander results as well.
Yeah, can't wait. I really, really want to see how it goes. How many people we can get into a Highlander tournament. And yeah, so have a nice. I don't know what time it is after at your place. So have a nice evening, I think.
Yes.
Perfect. And everybody out there, have a nice day, evening, night. Night for me, technically. And yeah, we're going to go. Thank you very much.